Hey, so we all hear a lot about value add and about adding value, adding value. It's like the hot phrase that people say all the time. Let me tell you a little bit different way to think about it, because I think when people think about value add, they don't, I think that that's really not the best way to describe what you're trying to do. What you're really trying to do when you add value into the marketplace, when you add value to your customers, when you add value into your marriage, when you add value into your workplace, whatever, what you're really trying to do is bring people to a point of significance. You're really trying to add significance into their life. You're really trying to show them that they are significant, that they are worth it, or that they're significant in your eyes. And I think when you do that, you add value, and you're instantly going to be able to have a better connection. When you show somebody that they're significant, and when you do things and deliver things to them that show them that they are significant and that you want to help them, what that does is that it triggers an emotion, okay? And if you listen to any of the big gurus out there, they're going to tell you that emotion will trigger motion. Okay, emotion's always going to trigger motion. So, and that's going to get them to opt in. That's going to get them to buy. That's going to get them to follow you, like you, engage with you, all those kind of things. But don't go into an opt-in page or a product development or whatever you're doing, whatever your product is, whatever your core product is. Don't go into the development and the psyche of it thinking, I want to give this to people, and the result I'm going to get is I'm going to make X amount of money, or I'm going to, I'm going to serve 10,000 people who 10,000 people times $100 is whatever. Like, don't go into it like that. You want to go into it thinking, I am going to provide significance to people. Okay. One of the things I learned when I started my own personal coaching program is the first person into my coaching program, it was very easy to not pay attention to, because you thought, oh, well, it's one. And you hear people have 100 or dozens, right? But that's the wrong way to look at it. And that's the way that I did everything I could to not look at it that way. And that's why we went from 1 to 5 to 10 to whatever now. And so, I have a couple students where they're just starting out in their coaching program, and they get one client, and they don't treat that client with significance. And what that does is they've added no value. It doesn't matter what they said, doesn't matter what the website said, doesn't matter what the application said, doesn't matter what the terms and conditions said, doesn't matter. They didn't add any significance. The person didn't feel a sense of significance, which means there was no value add, which means there's no action taken. And that's the wrong place you want to be in. So if you're not seeing the results you want, it's because you're probably not showing people that you care, and you're showing people that they are significant. So think about value add as significance, and if you even change your verbiage and the way you talk and communicate, and say, instead of saying I want to add value, and I've done it for years, okay, but I've been retrained by a number of people this year that it's really not so much about, quote, adding value as much as it is showing people significance. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.